Welcome back to Brick City News. I'm Ren, and I'm glad it's finally February.
January lasted for a while. I'm Rydrea, and we have quite a lot for you today. Not only do we have quite a list of events to announce, but we also have two guests coming up. First, we'd like you to meet Stephanie Albert, NTID's new Director of Diversity and Inclusion. Take a look.
Hello, everyone. My name is Stephanie Smith Albert, and I'm thrilled to be here. I know it's long overdue, but here I am. Who am I? I'm NTID's first Director of Diversity and Inclusion. I was hired last summer and have been working hard between NTID and RIT. First, some background on me. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I'm also a proud NTID alum. I got my associate degree from NTID in accounting. Then went to Wright State University for a bachelor's in marketing. And finally, got my master's from Gallaudet in school counseling. Ever since, I've been all over the place. I've worked at the Pennsylvania School for the Deaf, St. Rita's School for the Deaf in Cincinnati, Ohio, Georgia School for the Deaf, and most recently at the Ohio School for the Deaf. I've done a lot of work in counseling and student life. I got to meet diverse groups of people and gain valuable experiences that help me understand a lot about what students need and about what schools can do to provide those needs. I love people. I'm a servant leader. I enjoy bringing out the best in everyone. And I work hard to serve and support the well-being of those I lead. My work involves understanding things like diversity, inclusion, equal opportunity, and access. These things are important in the academic environment, and I work with faculty, staff, and students to strengthen and support our commitment to those goals. I work with student leaders and other offices both here at NTID and at RIT in general, to support diversity-related initiatives and provide guidance on those topics: diversity, inclusion, equal opportunity, and access to NTID's administration and the NTID Diversity Group, and RIT Vice President and Associate Provost for Diversity and Inclusion, Dr. Keith Jenkins. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and access are incredibly important to our integrity as a college. And I'm proud to be here to lead our efforts. We have a diversity and inclusion training for administrators, faculty, staff, and students, March 2nd and 3rd. Flyers and online registration for the faculty and staff session are forthcoming. For the student training session, no registration is necessary. Tim Albert and Kirsten Blankley are working on getting the word out to the students. That's all for now. Stop by and visit me on the 3rd floor, Suite 3110, even if it's just to say hi. It's great to see NTID growing and changing, and I'm excited to have people like Stephanie leading the way. Also leading the way, Ebony Club. In the last episode, we told you that February is Black History Month. That means that Ebony Club has an action-packed week coming up. Their Black Deaf Week starts next Monday, February 12th, and will include nightly events and activities every day until next Friday, February 16th, from 7 to 9 in the SDC. This includes a special guest speaker on Thursday, February 15th, in SDC 1300 at 7 p.m. You should check it out.
The fun's not over yet. Asian Deaf Club is also celebrating its annual Lunar New Year on Friday, February 16th. Head to SDC 1300, 1310 from 6 to 9 p.m. for food, drinks, and fun activities. It's always a good time.
February 16th is a busy day. There's one more event happening on that day, but someone else is here to announce it. Vicki Ligera with Counseling and Academic Advising Services is here to tell you more. Check it out. Hello, remember me? I'm Vicki Ligera, and I'm the Director of Counseling and Academic Advising Services. I was here on this show last fall to explain a little bit about what I do for students. Well, I'm back. Why? Because I wanted to announce a new series of events that my department is hosting for students this semester. Remember the de-stress workshops we hosted last semester? They're going to change a little bit. Now they're going to be called CAAS SNAP. What's CAAS SNAP? It's a series of informative and quick workshops, 1 hour, that will focus on discussing different resources and strategies to support your personal, career, and academic success. The first SNAP will happen on Friday, February 16th, from 2 to 3 p.m. in the Career Resource Testing Center on the second floor of LBJ. It's called Smell New Aromas to find your passion and accomplish your goals. Come join us and learn more about CAAS SNAP. For more information, you can also talk to your counselor, academic advisor, or keep an eye out for flyers around NTID. You can also follow our new Instagram page at NTIDCAAS. Hope to see you soon.
Thanks, Vicki. February 19th through 23rd is Deaf International Students Association Week. There will be a lot of activities hosted by DISA all week long. One special event is a guest speaker named Colin Allen. He's the current president of the World Federation for the Deaf. He'll be here to give a talk about linguistic and cultural rights for deaf people around the world. His talk will include things like deaf human rights, sign language legislation, and deaf education. It'll be worth seeing. Head to SDC 1300 1310 from 7 to 9 p.m. on Wednesday, February 21st. Refreshments will be provided and interpreters have been requested. DISA Week will close with DISA's annual World as One event on Saturday, February 24th. That's after our next episode, so keep watching. And as always, keep an eye out for flyers around NTID for more information.
That's all for this episode. I'm Ren, and thanks for watching.
And I'm Rydrea. See you in 2 weeks.